Hello there, my Battlefield friends and fans. Welcome back to Battlefield 1. This is the match I was mentioning in my last video where I used the sweeper rifle that I would usually never use in an indoor match, but I thought, what the heck, let's just see how it does. And I had a really awesome match, so I'm glad I recorded it, and I thought I can actually use this video to talk about something that has been bothering me for a while. So while I thought this was kind of dead after Hardline, the issue came up again that so many people and also a lot of YouTubers are complaining that the player count is going down on Battlefield 1, and I don't know if it's overall or if it's just on PC, because Hardline was definitely suffering on PC and it was actually doing pretty well on Xbox until like the very end of it. So what they're basically saying is that they think that a lot of people feel like there should be more in the game and that the DLC should be free. And I actually don't understand either of it. Because first of all, when Battlefield 4 came out, or even Battlefield 3, you had the same amount of content, you had a certain amount of weapons, you had a certain amount of flags, and they weren't really more. It's usually the same kind of amount from Battlefield game to Battlefield game. And then they add 16 more maps with the DLCs, and with every DLCs there's going to be more guns and maybe one or two more game modes. And that's pretty much been the same with every Battlefield game. But it seems like lately gamers just have become kind of snobby and feel like they have to complain and constantly compare to the previous game. And while Battlefield was really complained about, and Battlefield 3 was this like super game, now they're complaining about Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 4 is the super game. So it feels like gamers don't really know what they want. So while they feel like Battlefield 4 is better, I have not forgotten how much they complained about it for months and months, for actually more than a year, that there wasn't enough and it felt like a DLC. So I take all this with a grain of salt, but I am concerned because if a lot of people or majority of gamers feel like that, and we don't have enough players in the multiplayer, then a multiplayer is really not worth much. And that's what I'm concerned about. I truly love this game. I love every single Battlefield game the same, and I want to play them for at least, more than a year. I would say like a year and a half, and then maybe if it dies down, then it's kind of like, all right, the next one is coming out soon, so that's okay. But I mean, I'm putting a lot of money into this game. Basically, I'm putting $50 for the game and then another $50 for premium. So it's like $100 I put into this game. So I do want to have enough fun with it. Do I think that premium pack should be free? No, because I know the amount of work that goes, the hard work that goes in there. And I know that DICE is giving us a lot of free stuff in addition to the premium stuff. And it is kind of cool if you pay and you get 2 weeks early access before everyone else. I've never had an issue. I mean, this is like the new way. People are willing to pay a ton of money for weapon skins, but then they complain about $50 for 16 maps that keep them busy for like 2 years or almost 2 years. So I don't get it. And also, why would you say that you make the DLC maps free now that so many people pay for premium? What's going to happen to those people? Are they going to get their money back? I highly doubt that. So I would say it's a little late to talk about this now, maybe for the next game. But I think DICE kind of like heard about that too, or EA, and I still think EA is mostly behind this because EA is the so-called marketing machine. They are the money makers, while DICE is basically just making the game. So today I found out that there's something called Premium Friends, which is built into Battlefield 1's existing Premium Pass. So what is Premium Friends? It is that if a party contains a player who has purchased the Premium Pass, That party is premium enabled, giving everyone access to the maps, typically locked behind the pass, provided that the premium member remains in the party. And only the maps offered with the pass are available through Premium Friends. Any extra gear or weapons released as downloadable content won't be available to the other players at the selected screen, though they are still able to acquire it during a match of a fallen enemy. Non-premium players also won't be able to gain experience points while they're playing in the extra maps. But should they choose to purchase access later, these points will be added to their profile retroactively. Medals and challenges associated with expansion packs will also not be tracked. We'll pay close attention to your feedback on Premium Friends, producer Andreas Skoglund said in the announcement. It's our goal to work toward molding this feature into something that embodies our commitment to you, our amazing community. So Premium Friends apparently goes live on Thursday, March 30. That's tomorrow. And it's actually kind of funny. I was really worried when I heard about everyone complaining yesterday, and then today I found out about this new feature, and I feel it just kind of was a coincidence maybe, or maybe the complaining just increased in the last week or so, which I think it was the case. And oh my god, too many people. I get so excited when I have so many enemies in front of me that I usually get none or one kill because my hands get all shaky and sweaty. I don't know if that happens to you. But anyway, I thought that was a really great compromise from DICE or EA or both of them to try to come up with a way where they somehow please those people who are very unhappy. And I know that there's a lot of people who cannot easily just afford another $50. You know, I don't want to sound like I can just buy any game. I'm on a budget too. People are on a budget, and $50 is a lot of money, especially for some people. That's a ton of money. You can buy a new game for it, and so I get that. But it's like, you know, things cost money, and it's not that we're like saying, oh, they're asking us $50 for like a sticker or $50 for one new gun. It's $50 for 16 maps plus guns plus lots of other things, and I think $50 just to me is really not a lot of money when you look at it this way. But I totally get it. I support anyone who feels like the DLCs maybe should be free in the next game, but somehow they need to find another way to make money, obviously, because all those people who work on those maps and game modes, they have to be paid somehow. I mean, they're gonna have to earn their money too, and it's just not fair when we gamers expect things to be free, because then the game quality will suffer and we'll get less games, because game developers don't want to make games if they don't get enough money for it. And when you think about it, how much gaming has improved, like just in the last decade, it's absolutely crazy how realistic and how gorgeous the graphics are and how much variety we have in games, and yet we keep complaining more and more. I don't think people complained so much a decade ago. I just don't remember that. I mean, people always complain, but it just seems to be right now the game can have everything in it and an abundance of stuff, and people are still going to say, oh, it's not enough. And that's just kind of what makes me kind of angry and frustrated, especially since I kind of work in this field, you know, as a designer. I design things and develop things and write code and stuff. And I just know what an insane amount of work goes into something like this. And I totally understand how many hours and hours and hours and hours of work they have to sacrifice, with probably overtime and weekend work and not seeing their families and stuff like that. And I'm willing to pay for this because I want the games to get better and better. And if we don't pay, they get worse and worse. So let me know what you think about this, and if you like this video, please don't hesitate to give me a like. It really makes me happy to see if my work pays off here. And until next time, see you on the battlefield, and happy gaming. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.